No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off the afternoon
and
for
the first
Washington.
pitch of the afternoon misses
The
for
shortstop,
ball one, and that's how things get underway
Turner.
here at Wrigley. Dan
First
Dero, the
pitch,
Cubs, as
120.
they take the field here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Batting
And
second,
here's how the Nats
the center
line up
fielder,
in this
number
one.
2,
Danny, any thoughts?
Adam.
Well, Brian Dozier's a guy
Eaton.
that's working through some things these days. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
One out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting third. The
Now
third
batting,
baseman,
Anthony
number 6,
Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Backhanded. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Heyward. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Fielder.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season
Heyward.
from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Heyward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Dozier relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Standing in, Juan Soto. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Juan Soto.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Rizzo scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 22 hits in 91 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. And he fouls this one off. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he
Leading
enters
off
play
for the
today,
Cubs,
currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
And there's one down now.
Batting 5th.
Here's Javier
The
Baez.
shortstop, Javier.
Infield in the
Baez.
overshift here. Now the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Batting 6th.
But hold on here
The
now.
catcher,
They quickly requested some
Wilson.
time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted.
And he will get there to make the running play. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's the number 7 hitter,
Leading
but
off
he's
for the
leading off
Nationals,
the 3rd after
the
the
catcher,
first 6
number
guys in the
28,
lineup have been retired
Kurt
in order.
Yeah, it's been
Suzuki.
a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Batting 8th.
Got him swinging
The
on the
right fielder,
fastball
number
there.
3,
Kurt Suzuki
Michael
goes down for the
A.
first
Taylor.
out here in inning number 3. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. Pitch is popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now,
the
Jeremy
pitcher.
Hellickson. 2
Jeremy
away in the inning, and Dan, it
Hellickson.
looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with
Leading
the
off
highest
for
team
the
batting
Cubs,
average, on-base percentage,
left
and
fielder,
slugging percentage in all of
Kyle
Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me
Batting
earlier,
it,
yeah, I mean,
the
you don't
second
have to dig
baseman,
too deep into the stats to
Addison.
understand the level we're playing at. We have a special
Russell.
group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Line drive to left. Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 9th. The pitcher.
So 2 are
Cole
gone now in the Cubs half of the
Hamels.
3rd, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be
Now
telling his
batting,
boys in the dugout
center fielder,
to take some hitting lessons
Jason
from him if he's going to square line drives up all
Heyward.
day.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading
Back
off
to
for
the top of the
Washington,
lineup as they're still
shortstop.
looking for their first
Yep,
base
rolling
runner in
out.
this one.
Turner.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
Nice execution right there,
Eaton.
Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So one gone in the inning
third
here with the
baseman,
runner at
number
first.
6,
And the next hitter will be the
Anthony
right-handed bat of
Rendon.
Anthony Rendon. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
The 0-2 once more.
Ball that
It is
time.
a fastball that misses.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball
Zero.
up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
So it was a swinging
Up
strike
next for
3.
Washington,
Anthony
the left
Rendon
fielder,
is sent packing for the
Juan
second out of the inning.
Soto.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Soto is really a well-balanced hitter.
Ball
It doesn't seem to
inside.
matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact
Nope,
either way,
outside.
which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas
Leading off
Castellanos.
for the Cubs,
He's set to lead us off in the
the right
home
fielder,
half of the 4th inning.
Nick.
This game is rolling
Well,
right
there you
along
go.
as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now
Boy,
batting,
Dero, it's about time
the
they
third
got
baseman,
something brewing here. First
Chris
pitch single, and maybe now they can
Ryan.
start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Runner goes for second. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Turner. It's short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
the first baseman, number
Stepping
44.
in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
So
Shortstop,
stepping in, Javier
Javier
Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only
off
managed
for the
1 base
Nationals,
runner in this game, so it's
first
easy to
baseman,
see why he said they haven't
Brian
shown much fight today.
Zimmerman.
He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus
The
far.
batter, number 9. Second baseman,
A bouncer to
Brian
the left side.
Dozier.
Bryant has it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, catcher.
So
Kurt
bases are empty here with 2
Suzuki.
gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Now
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Fielder, Kyle.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Second baseman, Addison.
So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The pitcher, number 35.
And now Cole Hamels.
Cole.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a looper to left. Soto is over, and that retires the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 Chicago. Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
That's a ball.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 7.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Trey Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Heyward. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Jason.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That's in the basket, a home run.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first
now
out.
Batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He was a ground out victim last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Eaton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Number 44.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Line toward the alley in left center. Soto is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Adam.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Anthony.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's the
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now batting.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Juan Soto is the second out in the seventh inning. Ryan Zimmerman is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one in the inning for the. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
Javier.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Rendon down at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line to the right side. Taylor is there, and how about that? A 3. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He'll start us off in the 8th.
That's a ball.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt.
On his way toward the mound now.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 46. Pedro.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting.
So a runner at
right
first
fielder,
now with one away.
Michael
and that
A.
means batting
Taylor.
next will be the
that's
center
out.
fielder, Michael A. Taylor. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. A good action
1
on the
ball,
2
2 strikes,
seamer
Cal.
there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Got him swinging. Chased it well
Your
out of the
attention,
zone,
please.
and there are 2
Pinch
gone.
hitting for
Howie
Washington.
Kendrick will come on to
Number
pinch hit here in a
47,
big spot.
Howie.
No
0-1
balls and 1
Kendrick.
strike. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a
Now
Wander
pitching
Suero
for Washington.
is on to pitch out of the
Number
bullpen in the
51,
bottom half of the 8th.
Wander Suero.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Tony
Ladies and
Kemp
gentlemen,
will grab a
your
bat and hit for
attention,
the
please.
pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 21, Tony Kemp.
Line drive to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that
Up
ball,
next for the
stay
Cubs,
square as long as
the center
possible,
fielder,
and feed it into the
Jason
opposite field for a base hit.
Heyward.
Here's Jason Heyward now. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
The right
He's
fielder,
lucky he's
number
getting
6.
his baseball back.
Nick Castellanos.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. Line drive to center field. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He's in there.
Throw
Hey.
won't get him.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's
Bryant.
hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Hard hit ball to short. Turner loves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand.
Your attention, please. Now
Ninth
pitching
inning
for
save
the
situation
Cubs,
coming up now as they'll
Number
entrust
24,
Craig Kimbrell with the
Craig
baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Kimbrell.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping up now, Adam
The
Eaton.
center fielder,
0 for
number
3
2,
with a couple of strikeouts
Adam
for him to this point in the
Eaton.
ball game. 0-1 the count. Strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out.
Now
Adam
batting,
Eaton
third
is retired, and now they're down to their
Anthony
final out in this one.
Rendon.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. Last strike now for the Nats.
Ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one